And we are live. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Forever Sports. A bit of an early morning if you're in South Africa. Not even 8 a.m. yet. But yet we are live because the Blitzbox final group pool game is coming up in a few moments with Australia looking to just finish off here against the USA. Not entirely sure why they're still playing. They've already got the victory. They can't get a bonus point. Bit of an odd one, I think, at the moment for Australia to still be playing, but fair enough. Well, having said that, they are looking to pretty good to score a try. Maybe looking for that potential, but I suppose points difference could become a thing over here, depending on the result between South Africa and Argentina. So, anyway, the main thing is the Blitzbox at the moment topping the log after yesterday. They will slip down the log after this, as Australia do score the final after this game. But a win against Argentina will guarantee them top spot. I think we'll just have to check the table officially, but I'm pretty sure a losing bonus point will be enough for us to go to the next round. So it should be pretty straightforward here for South Africa. However, Argentina will be desperate to try and get a win because they are also at risk of potentially going out after that loss to USA yesterday. So big game ahead for the Blitzbox. And yesterday, quite a mixed day, really, in terms of performances. I thought that the performance against the USA had to come back. Started off very, very well, and then were really poor and let the USA come back into the game. But I thought we were much better against Australia. I thought Australia, we saw that very dogged type of defense, and we played the game mostly in their 22, and then turn over the ball and you score tries like that. It was very, very good. So yesterday, I think the second game was far more indicative of kind of the game we want to try and play, and what we want to be doing really. As a side, but let's wait and see what we've got for this morning, shall we? So, as mentioned, at the moment, Australia will, with that win, they'll go up to 4 points. So, points difference is, I think that's probably what they're playing for. They were minus 8 points difference. So, USA Argentina will currently 0 before this game. So, USA will slip out of that spot, and Australia will replace them. But here we go, Argentina versus Australia coming up. It looks like a pretty unchanged side in terms of what South Africa have generally been doing when it comes to their starting lineup. MP for St. David Brett, Ricardo Duarte, Dival Schumann, Kuno Kia, and Donovan Don. Yeah, it's exactly the same. We've been seeing the same starting lineup throughout the weekend. Maybe not the strongest necessarily, but very much going with kind of a bit of a bomb squad effect. So you start with sort of some of these players, and then you bring on the likes of Sullivan Davis, a Shulson from Vega, a Ronald Brown in the second half. Ryan Oosthuizen is not so experienced and the likes of that. So far less experience in the starting lineup than what we're seeing coming off the bench. So your main men to look at in terms of the experience in the starting side is your Zane Davids and your Impy Fisters, for example. Dave Britt's quite new to the setup. D.L. Human's been around for a while. Don obviously quite new to the setup as well. So in terms of Argentina, watch out for the likes of Luciano Gonzalez. He is their top point scorer in Argentina. History, I think, with 751 points across his 58 tournaments, scoring 141 tries. Very, very good player. This Argentina side has been very, very good in the last few years. So this is not going to be an easy game at all. But if you want to win World Series and the likes of that, these are the sides you got to kind of beat as D.L. Human gets underway. Going on that left-hand side. Has gone 10 meters, so it should be pretty good pairs. I mean, we do knock it back. Zane Davids can't quite control it. I think has lost it forward. And it's going to touch anyway. So I think they'll have the option here, actually, will Argentina. Frustrating because it was very good work to win the ball back by Impy Fisser, but Zane Davids not able to control it. So I think Argentina are going to opt for the scrum over here. Should be doing a lot better in all honesty, should Zane Davids. Playing in this 50th tournament. The captain. So they're all going over the scrum there from Argentina. But if you have any score predictions or any comments, please let me know it down in the comments. Smash a like on the video as well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. So down the left-hand side, Argentina going to go. Nice line being run there. Donovan Don standing tall. Quick recycle, and Blitzbox are having to shift quite quickly. Coming back inside, Donovan Don making the tackle after 2 missed tackles. And Usadzuk caught in the ball. Murray decides to go on the left-hand side, and it's a bit of a poor pass to nobody, a bit of pressure. And the Blitzbox doing well. Now Argentina with a bit of space on the right-hand side. Zane Davis needs to shift. Gonzalez comes back inside. Here is the danger man for Argentina. Stepping around. Donovan Don once again there to make a good tackle. He's been really good defensively so far in the early minutes. Watchalong penalised for not letting go. Quickly taken here from Argentina. Big tackle on the back off from Zane Davis, but Alvarez with a lot of space. On the bounce there. Ball in behind. Kyono Kia needs to scramble. Oh, it's a huge tackle coming from Zane Davis. The ball goes backwards. So physical as Zane Davis. And penalty advantage, I think, for Argentina. Could actually be a knock-on advantage. In fairness, Alvarez right towards the corner, steps inside, and Castellanos is going to go over. That's really poor. Very, very poor from the Blitzbox. It's a good win from Argentina, but it's poor scramble defense from the South Africans. Not the start we would have wanted. And that's the thing, Donovan Don slips one tackle, which in fairness has been the best. He's made about 3. And then David Brits having to get across gets easily done on the inside as Matthew Castellanos goes over. And once again, we go behind, which we have done a lot so far this tournament, and we'll have to come back. We will have received on the kickoff, though, hopefully, so give it a possession into our hands. So the live score at the moment would have us in second, but on points difference. So we don't have to really worry about going through the quarterfinals in terms of the number of points. Basically, I think we've already qualified. It's more about now who we're going to play. And the left-hand side, Ricardo Duarte goes, he fumbles it behind. And a bit of a messy. Donovan Don eventually goes to go and clean up. And he's got a bit of space on the outside, but it gets quickly closed down. Comes back inside. So after building from inside 22. Watchalong, he slips. Back up on his feet, though. Pops it up to Zane Davis. Zane Davis getting away from 1. Ball eventually available for Dave Brits. Good tackle there on Donovan Don. Blitzbox struggling to break his Argentinian line. Having to make a couple at the breakdown as well. So Zane Davis. Long pass out. Well, not sure that was really the play for MP Fisters. Put a lot of pressure on him. So Kyono Kia up against the touchline and he's bummed out. I mean, it's silly pass from Zane Davis. I don't know what he was thinking. There's no space out wide for him. And instead, you've done a long pass right up against the touchline. You can see the line inside the 22 as well. Can't really afford to concede turnover ball here. So, really silly that. Robert says, SA do best in sevens when opposition score first. Matthew says, this is the only problem I have with the sevens bomb squad, because if you fall behind the first time, you won't always be easy to come back. Yeah, I tend to agree. It's a missed tackle from Human, but David Brits makes it, and now all of a sudden, a bit of pressure. Donovan Don needs to make that tackle. Gonzalez gets the offload, and that's going to be try number 2. And that's come from Zane Davis. That pass was never, ever on. Ever. And now you're 12-0 down. You've got a big hill to climb now. Bit of a mountain, really. Dear. Not that we have to win this game, but you want to try and top the log. You want to try and get through to the next round with a decent seeding. The conversion goes wide though, so 12 points to 0. Blitzbox have basically had I don't think we actually vented Argentina's half. That's a nice take from Donovan Don off the kickoff. Now Human trying to get around the outside. Has managed to stay in. Ball back inside. No, he hasn't. Guys, we've got an entire friggin' field. I don't have to play everything down the flippin' trams. Yeah, clearly stepping out there, Watchalong. Looking a little bit devoid of ideas at the moment, on the Blitzbox. Need to try and score before half time. Needed to something there. If you go to half time at 12 points to 7, then 2 tries in the second half, no issue. Oh dear, Archie on the front foot chip. Left the ball behind as Monete. Good tackle that came from Colonel Kier. But Archie is still in possession with 50 seconds to go on the left-hand side. MP Fisser trying to shut it on the left-hand side. It's a bit of 3-on-1. Comes back aside Gonzalez. MP Fisser makes the tackle. Archie towards the 22. Short ball there. I think he might have lost that forward. The penalty against South Africa. And long pass out wide. Argentina surely about to go over. And that's a good tackle from Duarte. But he passed it back inside. And over for try number 3. Well, I'm glad you're confident going to win this, Robert Martin, because if we are, we're going to have to come down from about 19-0 in the second half. Because that is try number 3 for Argentina. Been very poor so far, yeah, from the blitz box. Had almost no possession, too many slip tackles. And Argentina, you needed to come out and prove a bit of a point after that loss yesterday. Have very much done so in the early stages of this game. Alright, half time, 19 points to 0. We'll see Sullivan Davids and Ronald Brown come on probably immediately, as what we saw yesterday. Shilton from Bay usually a little bit afterwards. And then the likes of Ryan Oosthuizen, Silvio Suarez Wapi. And you've also got Xander Reinders as your other option. In fact, I'm not seeing Suarez Wapi amongst the reserves, amongst the bench. So I don't know if he's picked up an injury or something, but he's not actually listed. Right, big game of rugby ahead. We have got the Yuxco Derby coming up later today. We will be live for that. We'll also be live for the quarterfinals of the Sevens. So keep it locked on Forever Sports throughout the day. And we've got you covered, as well as for the semis, the final tomorrow. So I think it is quarterfinals for the Sevens start at, I want to say it's about 1 o'clock. You've then got Lions versus Bulls. That's 2:45 today. And then tomorrow you have got semi-finals for the Sevens. That is at about 9 a.m. The final happening at 1:30 tomorrow. That's South African Standard Time if you are down over here. So that's our coverage for the day and the weekend ahead, really. So yeah, if you're new, as I said, smash a like on the video. You subscribe to the channel, come join our community, all the Lacquer lads. And looks like we are ready to go back for the second half here. Try to work out once we get a bit of angle, can actually have a look and see who we put on. As Mara will get us underway for the second half. Well, that's Schultz from Vey taking out the air, so that's one of the initial early changes here. And that looks like Ronald Brown and Sullivan Davis on as well. So those three coming on in the second half needs to try and create something quite early here. Sullivan Davis on the left, right side. Zane Davis finding a bit of space. Zane Davis gets tackled out. I don't think we've had possession for more than about 30 seconds so far. 22 carries so far of Argentina to the Blitz Box 8. Needed to get this ball back inside of Zane Davis. Well, Argentina haven't put a foot wrong yet, and I'd say the Blitz Box haven't really put a foot right. Well, that's knock on coming from the Argentina. So turnover ball, David Britt's ball over the top to Ronald Brown. This is where you got to try and capitalize. Schulterman Vake, look at the pace from him. And he goes across. And Kieran Norkio surely will have the pace to go over in the corner. He does. It'll be a difficult conversion. They want to have a look, but he's got no issue here. I think this will be a try. It's next to impossible conversion right up against the touchline. But I think it will stand as a try. I was going to try to suggest there was a knock on, but I think it's the momentum that pulls him over. Yeah, no, he's fine. Absolutely no problem. Nice and quick. Pace to go over in the corner. He does. A difficult conversion. Right, it's a perfect start for the second half. And we'll have kickoff, so important to try and win kickoff back. But Argentina have broken through off the kickoff. It's based on the left-hand side and Schulterman Vase coming across. Alvarez looking for options. The ball spins out wide and the ball goes pretty far back. And you have to come and retrieve from behind the halfway line. Usta's not now as well. Makes the tackle. Kieran Norkio trying to get over that ball. Kieran Norkio gets the penalty. Very nice work from him. Rando says he wants to take this quickly. Does take it quickly. Alright, Ronald Brown. Looking for options here, Ronald Brown. Dabs the head for Sullivan Davis. This ball needs to stop. Needs to sit up. It is going to sit up. And Sullivan Davis will go down. Try number 2. The comeback is firmly on you, boys. And you can see it was always on. I mean, he points ahead and says, come on, back me. He's so quick, Sullivan Davis. Got a great skill set as well. Ronald Brown, those two combine really well as well. So, pleasure watching them play rugby. Now, Ronald Brown needs to get the... Oh, that's a dreadful conversion. I said needs to really get this conversion. Unfortunately, doesn't. So, 10 points to 19. Blitzbox will need to score again and again. So, look, I mean, they blitzed them 4 tries in the second half. Fair play. But that's why I'm so frustrated by that try right towards the end of the half. Because if this was now 10 points to 12, with the momentum, you'd sit there going, you're in with a good shout here. But another 2 tries in 3.5 minutes. Possible, but difficult. And that is Render Rangers on as well. Penalty conceded by him. Right. Actually, we're going with the line out, and they're on the halfway line here. Referee not happy with the gap being shown by South Africa. Let's see if we can contest. Need to score in the next minute or so. Argentina score, and that's the game done. It's a good line out that from Argentina. Pop it down. Defense quickly up here. A bit of a wraparound coming from Argentina. Gets away from one. Kieran Norkio up against the touchline, and he does very, very well as Kieran Norkio to drag the man out. One try and take it quickly to Ronald Brown, and touch just saying no. So need to basically score off this move, and then try and retain the kickoff. 28 carries so far from Argentina, 52 passes, 4 offloads. They've been very, very impressive. It's always a good matchup, these two teams, because Blitzbox often the best defense in the 7 series, and Argentina very, very much one of the best attacking sides. So it's a nice matchup. Ball over the top there from Selvin Davids. Ronald Brown to Shilton van Veek. Look at the pace. Look at the pace from Shilton van Veek. Gets the offload away as well over the top. Wow, that could be the chance going big. If that had gone to hand to Kieran Nokia and he had gone over, that could have been it. But we've now got 90 seconds to try and win the ball back and score. And that's a really poor pass, actually. Not much excuse about that. It was a really nice run from Shilton van Veek, but the pass is really poor. Oh, just taking their time getting to lineup. I mean, why not? Try and run the clock down a little bit. So it looks like we're going to have to settle. Well, I suppose actually not even going to be within 7 points, actually. So points difference, and we'll lose. We'll actually probably be down in third. So we'll probably still go. I think we'll still go through. Have to go and check here. But, well, that's kicked into touch on the full. That's really poor from Argentina. They offered an opportunity here. So important try. We score a try, we get that bonus point. Means that we will officially finish second in the group. Spain, Uruguay, Fiji, France already booked their spot in the final. The quarterfinals. The Blitzbox are going to try and join them. Ball over the top to Rangers. He gets with one. Ronald Brown. Shilton van Veek's going to go over in the corner. That will seal our second place. Well, they're going to try and take it quickly, see if they can potentially even have a go at the win here. Ronald Brown, he's got 15 seconds to try and knock a conversion over. It's pretty irrelevant in all honesty, but he does knock it over. So 17 points to 19 with kickoff to come. We win the kickoff, could still be on. But if Argentina win the kickoff, then the first thing they'll do is just kick it out. Good work that, though, from Shilton van Veek. Nice try from the Blitzbox. This is everything for South Africa. We want to try and win the game. We've got to win this restart back. We don't. And Argentina put it out. Right, well, Blitzbox get the bonus points. They'll still go through to the quarterfinals, but Argentina just too good on the day. 19 points to 0 is such a big margin to try and come back from. It was always a big ask, and maybe not the best performance from the Blitzbox, but a nice second half performance. I think still pretty confident going into the remainder of the tournament, but we'll have to confirm who our quarterfinal will be against. To be fair, Spain, Uruguay, Fiji, France there, it's Fiji, obviously the big threat. Uruguay's played really well this weekend, but you wonder how much longer they can do. I think I'd be very happy with the Blitzbox to get to at least the semi-finals. I think semi-finals, that keeps you really good in the in this World Series, and that's the main thing is we need to try and make sure we're top 4 every single week. So we'll see you guys all a bit later for the Youngster Derby. The Sevens will continue around then as well, so we'll schedule those games as soon as they are confirmed. Looking at the times, though, the first quarterfinal is at 11:30. So Blitzbox playing anytime between 11:30 and about 22:01. So 11:30 to 1 o'clock, that'll be when we play in that sort of time frame. Thank you.